doesn't say much to me, but his photos are very cool. Alyssa is always texting him. She doesn't hang out with him. That's Dana talking to, I think his name is Justin. I've seen Brooke hanging out with Lauren. She seems like his type. I hate bully jockstraps like Logan. And he's a Vortex Club member. It looks like she's been gone for months. To all of you, American girls in the movie. We should just call it a sugar machine. That would be awesome. People don't about it. American girls like dollies with shiny smiles and plastic bodies. I wonder what actually happened to her. I wish I You can really learn a lot about a school by the weird shit posted on the board. Don't be the PC. I missed the poetry jam tryout, and I did not steal that backpack. Wondering why she cries sometimes, talking about her own life, somewhere around the mountain. No one could drive her.
Where do I go?
Till she got tired. Ah, thank you. Here's a quarter of my brain. I need to switch the water on my face and push it up first. To all of you American girls, it's sad to imagine a world without you. American girls, I'd like to be part of the world. You're deep good. Nobody can see my meltdown except for me. Just relax. Stop torturing yourself. You have the gift. Fuck it. When the door closes, a window opens. Or something like that. Okay, bro, you don't get a photo op like this every day. Whoa, where did that butterfly come from? It doesn't look like any kind I've ever seen before. The blue wings are practically glowing. I can almost feel the air moving around me. The butterfly feels almost like a spirit.
It's cool, mate. Don't stress. You're okay, bro. Just count to 3. Don't be scared. You own this school. I want it. I could blow it up. You're the boss. So what do you want?
I hope you check the perimeter, as my step-ass would say. Now, let's talk business.
I got nothing for you.
Wrong. You got hella cash.
That's my family. Not me.
Oh, boo-hoo, poor little rich kid. I know you've been pumping drugs and shit to kids around here. I bet your respectable family would help me out if I went to them. Man, I can see the headlines now.
Leave them out of this bitch.
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk ass who begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around
What
with.
the heck?
What are you doing? Come on, put that thing down.
Ever tell me what to do. I'm so sick of people trying to control me.
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho!
No.
Whoa. What the fuck?
Oh my god.
How can that be? I was in the bathroom. He shot that poor girl. I held up my hand. And then I was back here. I already heard this lecture. Now Kate is being hassled again. And if Victoria's phone rings, this is real.
Now,
Shit!
can you give me an example of a
Man,
photographer
I cannot believe this.
captured the human condition in black and white?
Okay, if I'm crazy, I might as well go all the way. Can I actually reverse time?
Victoria, why artists?
Because of her images of hopeless faces. We feel like
Wait,
totally
how do-
haunted by.
I did it. I actually did it.
Photographer who perfectly
I'm
captured
a
the
human time machine.
Anybody? You were.
Max, don't freak out.
There you go.
Wowzer, my old broken camera is new again. Keep it together, Max.
Hopeless faces. We feel like totally haunted by the eye.
If anybody else looked at this, what would they think? When I took my selfie, Jefferson asked me a question. If he does again, I'll know this is for real.
Keep that to yourself. Seriously though, I could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you. I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift.
I know I'm not dreaming this. It's real. I can tell.
Early 1800s. Your generation.
So I can go back in time.
Selfie expression.
What if that girl isn't dead yet? Can I save her?
Portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for
I
us.
need to go to the bathroom quickly and check it out.
Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation,
I'm sorry. I feel sick. May I be excused?
nice try, Max. But you're not going to get away that easy. We can talk more after class. Is there anybody who
Shit. Jefferson wants to keep me out of class. And I need time to save that girl.
The plasticity of portraits is sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the micro zone. Sad face.
Very good, Victoria.
What if I rewind again and give him the right answer?
People's faces, making them
Oh my
extremely
God.
popular from the 1800s onward. The first American to carry out. Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to.
I'm sorry, but I really have to use the bathroom.
Nice try, Max. But
Bro,
you're
what?
not going to get away that way. Is there anybody who
Shit, don't.
How do I rewind? Oh, there.
Max, since
The Daguerrean process, invented by a French painter named Louis Daguerre around 1830.
Somebody has been reading as well as posing. Nice work, Max. The Bulgarian process made portraiture hugely popular.
What's she
It's a
making?
daily subjects, clear defined features. You can learn more when you actually finish reading the assigned chapters. Max.
Still the same stupid picture.
Hey guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Max, you're not crazy. You're not dreaming. It's time to be an everyday hero.
Yes, Victoria, you still have to do your homework. I see you, Max Caulfield. Don't even think about leaving here until we talk about your entry. I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid him.
I'm not avoiding, just
Biding time, waiting for the elusive right moment.
exactly.
Max, don't wait too long. John Lennon once said that life is what happens while you're busy making other plans. Go on. Don't let me stop.
I have to do it again?
Yes, Victoria, you still have to do your homework. Even if you're submitting your photo for the competition, everybody in class is turning in a photo, so...
Excuse me, Mr. Jefferson, can I talk to you for a moment? Yes. Excuse you.
No, Victoria. Excuse us. I'd never let one of photography...
I'm on top of it. I think John Lennon once said that life is what happens while you're busy making other plans.
Max, you're on fire today. All the right answers. Good. Make sure you finish working on it by today. I have faith in you.
I hope I have enough time to get to the bathroom. Please, please. I can't tell anybody. They'll think I'm crazy.
What is that?
You should take some.
Nathaniel, you remember that it's payday? I hate that science class.
Okay, Max, retrace every step. I washed my face. I shredded my photo. Then the butterfly flew in. And I took a photo.
It's the butterfly's
Leave them out of this bitch.
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk ass who begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
What are you doing? Come on, put that thing down.
Tell me what to do.
Wowzer, it's happening again.
I need a hammer to break it open.
Oh my god.
Hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would
I'm just gonna
ever
let them
even
see me.
miss your punk ass, would they?
I'm too scared to get near this house.
Are you
Holy
serious?
shit, I can't let this happen. If I can reverse time again, I can help her.
Don't ever tell me what to do. I'm so sick of people trying to control me.
You are going to get hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me,
I
psycho!
need the hammer to break it open.
Are you kidding me?
No. Don't ever tell
Literally,
me
what
to do.
do I use?
I'm so sick
Why would
of
there be
people
a
trying
hammer
to
in the
control
second?
me.
You are going to get hurt. You're going to get hurt.
Oh my
Nobody
god, I'm
would
gonna kill her
ever
girl.
break. ever tell me what to do. I'm so sick of people trying to control me.
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Oh, there you go.
No way.
Don't ever touch me again, freak!
Another shitty day.
That did not happen. This cannot be real. I just saw a girl get shot and then saved her. What the fuck is going on?
Do not freak out.
Hey, do you hear that fire alarm? That means you should be outside.
I had to use the bathroom.
Girls always use that excuse.
Excuse for what?
For whatever you're up to, your face is covered in guilt.
The alarm tripped me out.
Then trip on out of here, Missy. Or are you hiding something? Huh?
Thank you, Mr. Madsen. The situation is under control. There's no emergency here. Leave Miss Caulfield alone, and please turn off that alarm since that's your job. You look a little stressed out. Are you okay?
I'm just a little worried about my future.
You're sweating pinballs. Is that all you're thinking about? You can always be upfront with me, Max. Or have you done something wrong? Is that it? Well, Max, talk to me.
That's not
I
gonna make
just
sense
saw
though.
Nathan Prescott waving a gun around in the girls' room.
Nathan Prescott. You sure?
Yes, he was in the bathroom talking to himself with a gun. I saw everything. He was babbling like crazy.
Okay, slow down. Slow down. So now you saw this without him seeing you.
I was hiding behind a stall. I have the right to be there. It's the girls' room.
I know. I just want to be completely clear what happened. Mr. Prescott happens to be from the town's most distinguished family, and one of Blackwell's most honored students. So it's hard for me to see him brandishing a weapon in the girls' bathroom. So what happened next?
Then he left. I ran out here wondering what to do. Are you gonna bust him?
This is a serious charge. I'll look into the matter first. Thank you for bringing it to my attention.
That's it? After what I told you?
We'll continue this discussion later in my office. Please go outside with the rest of your class now, Miss Caulfield.
Of course this academic drone won't do anything since the Prescott family owns it.
With Nathan Prescott.
Uh-oh.
Out to the front office. Thank you.
Rachel Amber. She looks so hopeful and pretty. I wonder what happened to her.
So we have no lower for this.
This day has been so insane. Everything is happening too fast. And none of it makes any sense. These visions, this power. I keep expecting to wake up one more time. But if this is a dream, then I'm not asleep. Which means somehow I gave the Lord time. So there has to be a reason. And I have to find out why. Stella always looks so serious and dedicated. Good for her. I better read Warren's text before he blows my phone up. Okay, I better get to my dorm and grab that flash drive.
Okay guys, so I played some Roblox and Life is Strange, and I feel like I like the game so far, but I feel like that's definitely a game I should play on its own. And I low-key wasn't in the mood to like play it for a long time tonight, and I definitely want to play it more, but for its own video, not here. Cause yeah, I like the game so far though. I hope my stuff's saved. I think that was a checkpoint. I think when I'm writing things up, that's a checkpoint. I hope it was. But now we are going to react to some Reddit Am I the A-hole? Am I the A-hole? Am I the a-hole for lying to my wife that I forgive her for cheating? When me and my wife first started dating, we had a talk about cheating. I straight up lied and said, if this ever happens, I need to know straight away. If you tell me and it only happens once, I think I could forgive you. I'm so sorry. Fast forward 5 years later and we are married. A couple nights ago, she came up to me and asked if I remember our talk. I said, which one? We had a lot of talks like that. Then reminded me of the cheating talk, and confessed she slept with a coworker at a recent company party. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm starting because I was mortified. I packed my stuff and left. She begged me to stay. I couldn't. I needed to cool down. We talked yesterday, and she again reminded me of our talk early on. I laughed and said I never intended to forgive her, and I only said that at the time to make sure she confessed it if it happened. I'm still planning on divorcing her. Nothing can change my mind about that. But my wife said I was manipulation. Was I the a-hole for lying about forgiving her? Before I read everyone else's replies, I think he wasn't, but he should have just been honest and been like, if you cheat, we're done. Because it doesn't really matter that he lied, but I feel like honesty is just better. Because she shouldn't have cheated either or. This talk shouldn't be a thing in the first place. In my opinion, if someone cheats on me, I'm leaving. He's not in the wrong. He's not the a-hole for lying to her. It shouldn't have been the thing she did in the first place. It's her fault for putting herself in the situation. And yeah, I don't think this is manipulation. It's just y'all both lied to each other. Like y'all both did something wrong, but she was in wrong. He's not a-hole. Okay, someone said, not the a-hole. Even if you weren't lying at the time, a hypothetical situation with someone new is completely different than when faced with reality from your wife for 5 years. She's delusional if she thought she could get away with it, but she well played on ensuring she was comfortable enough to confess. Yes, I agree. At least she confessed, I guess. Most of the people are saying they're not the a-hole, and I agree. Lost interest in a girl because of her face. Yeah. Oh wow, this is long. Okay, let's try not to stutter. I and Mel have this friend. She's nice looking, outgoing, funny. We met in school and hit it off as friends. We hung out together or as a group, or me and my girlfriend with her and her boyfriend a few times a week. We have never been single at the same time, so I never really noticed her romantically. I mean, I noticed she was attractive, but never though with her romantically. I ended up breaking up with my girlfriend a few months later because she broke up with her boyfriend. Mostly because of our friends are paired off at the time. We ended up hanging out like 4 days a week. So they broke up for their boyfriend and girlfriend for each other or something. I wasn't aware I was starting to catch feelings for this girl until someone pointed out I stopped dating and approaching other women. I really hit home when she went on a few different dates, and I noticed I was jealous. So I sat her down and had a chat, and I told her I had noticed recently I was becoming interested in her. I absolutely hated seeing her going on dates with other guys, and wanted to see if us dating would be as cool as our friendship so far. First, she smiled, big, happy, excited eyes. Then something happened. Her smile turned unsure. She explained she had thought of it as well as interested in giving it a try, but not to the end of the summer. Confused, I asked why the end of the summer. She explained she was in her phase and wanted to have a summer of fun before she settled down. The rest of the day was awkward. I cut things short. When she asked, I told her we were fine. My pride was bruised a bit, and I was feeling disappointed. But not to worry, we were definitely still friends. I have to admit, the second she chose potentially random hookups and getting run through for the summer over a relationship, all romantic feelings died. I wasn't mad at her. She did nothing wrong. But the way I viewed her had changed. She was forever in the friend zone for me. I took a few days, put my big boy pants on, and we started hanging out again. But it was different. I only saw her as a friend, and I was only interested in seeing her every now and then, not all the time like before. I started dating other girls again. I had no feelings. I genuinely enjoyed being around her, only like before when we both had spouses. Anyway, one night we were out as a friend group. We had a few drinks, and she says, "Hey, good news, summer's almost over." Oblivious to what she meant till later, I say, "That sucks, I love summer." Then I got distracted by other conversations being had. I had noticed she was cold to me towards I had noticed she was cold towards me the rest of the night. October rolls around, she wants to do lunch, just her and I. We meet up, have a great talk. We talk about her summer. She talks about all the guys she dated over summer. She used this to steer the conversation to us. She wanted to let me know she was ready to settle into a relationship and wanted to get back to our earlier conversation. I told her it's cool. I valued our friendship and think we should just stay friends. She wanted to know what changed and would not let it go, so I had to be honest. I told her that her choice to put me on the back burner for a hot girl summer was hurtful, and I feel like if she actually liked me, she wanted to be in a relationship with me. She said she knew we would be a real thing and she needed to get through her phase to give us an honest shot. I let her know the fact that she felt we could be something and she still chose potentially to get run through by a bunch of strangers instead of starting something real. Tells me she doesn't feel about me the way she thinks she does. I accept that and stayed friends with her with no hard feelings. But the second she chose to put me on the back burner, I lost all romantic feelings for her. Forever, because it feels like she was shopping around all summer and settled on me. And I am nobody's backup plan. She got mad, stopped talking to me. Her friends think I should apologize and give her a chance. But those feelings just aren't there. What do you think? Am I the a-hole? I should probably add a timeline. This was last summer. We have seen each other around, but she avoids me if she can. The reason I wrote this now is because a mutual friend and I were talking about last summer, how the fall went, then pointed out she is still single and asked me recently if I would change my mind. I don't think they were asking for her because they said she still thinks I'm a butthole. I think he's not wrong. Like, I don't want to be someone's second person. I don't want to wait for you if you are like you're not even really thinking about me. You're thinking about other people. Then you're like, okay, I guess I'm done being with all these people. I guess I can go to you now. That's what it sounds like. That's how I would feel it sounds like as well. So he's not wrong, and he doesn't have feelings for her anymore. Why would you be with someone who doesn't have feelings? And if his friends are angry at him, they are kind of dumb because why would you want him to be in a relationship with someone when he doesn't have feelings for them anymore? That will hurt her even more than him rejecting her. And she's literally putting him last and basically saying, okay, I'm done being with all these people. We can be together now. Like, you waited a long time, I made you wait. Let's be together now. He's not obligated to be with her just because she says she wants to be with him now. So he's not the a-hole. He lost feelings. He doesn't want to be with her. And she put him last. Now, you are not the a-hole. You were up front with your feelings and gave her a chance to reciprocate. When she chose her phase over you, it was a clear signal about her priorities. It's understandable that your romantic feelings for her changed, and you're not obligated to pursue a relationship just because she's not ready. You have the right to choose what's best for you, even if it means disappointing others. I agree. It's his life. He doesn't have to be with her. He doesn't like her. Why would you be with somebody you don't like? Do not be with her. Am I the a-hole for telling my dad that I'm not his wife? For some background, my parents got divorced 7 years ago, and my father has a girlfriend, but she doesn't live in the same country as we. So basically, it's me, my brother, and my father 2 weeks a month. So the other day, I, 15 female, was in the car with my dad, 49 male, and he started complaining about my brother, 14 male, doesn't help him enough in the garden. I was like, okay. Then he started saying that I'm pretty useless too. I mean, okay, fair enough. The only chores I do is keeping my room and bathroom clean and doing everything regarding those 2 rooms. Emptying the dishwasher, set the table, do my laundry and fold it, make sure to leave no mess around the house, and cook a small part of every meal like a salad. Then came the moment that really stuck with me. He said I wasn't fulfilling my duty in the house. I asked what he meant by that. He answered the following thing. You should be in the kitchen, cooking for your men, meaning him and my brother, and keeping the house clean for us. Then what really bugged me was when he said if I was your husband you would, to which I answered, well, I'm not your wife, so period. He didn't really love that comment and said I was being disrespectful for talking back. Now that I think about it, I could do more around the house and I probably shouldn't have talked back to my father, but it just seems so unfair and weird that I just needed to cut the discussion short. So am I the a-hole? P.S. No, my father is not a creep in a sexual way. I know the wife comment may sound creepy. I have never had any problems with him regarding that matter, hopefully. Not the a-hole. You are not a wife, your child. You're doing your chores. You don't need to cook for a grown man and do your brother who's literally just 1 year younger than you. He can learn how to cook. His dad can teach him. You don't need to cook for everybody. Just clean your room like you were doing. If you have to clean the bathroom, clean the bathroom. And do what you have to do. You don't have to cook for other people. They are capable. They are not disabled. They can do what they can do. And it's not disrespectful. Your dad was disrespecting you, saying you need to do all this and that. It's not talking back. It's talking back when you talk back. But if you were to stay silent or something, you're also in the wrong. So it's that trips me out. But you're not the a-hole. You're not his wife. You're not his slave. You're his daughter. You're cleaning your room, doing your chores. You don't need to do anything for everyone else. You're not a maid. You're not an a-hole. My husband said one of the most hurtful things anyone has ever said to me. Long story short, I used to be very overweight when I met my husband. I had already lost 60 lbs and I was feeling good about myself. There was a point in time where I finally felt comfortable enough to buy lingerie and wear it for him. He rejected me and I haven't worn any since. This was approximately 4 years ago. We got pregnant and I gained almost all the weight that I had previously lost back. I've been working hard for the past year to lose the weight and now I weigh less than I did in high school. I'm very proud of this accomplishment. Anyways, last night we got into an argument because we have a toddler and he is feeling like he's being pushed aside, which I understand is hard. But I'm only one person that could work full time and I'm the primary parent for everything. I take care of everything for the house, pay bills, clean grocery shop, and the majority of the care for our child. We haven't been intimate for 5 days and he's losing his. Because of this, I'm exhausted on the daily and by the time our toddler goes to bed, I like to relax for an hour and just go to sleep. I wake up at 5 a.m. every morning to get everyone ready for the day. Last night he has claimed that he has never rejected my advances toward him, in which I corrected him and said that he had and reminded me of the time he did that really hurt my feelings. Wait, what? His response shocked me. He said, well, yeah, that's because you weighed 100 lbs more than you do now. I fell in love with you for your personality, not for how you looked. I was obviously very upset by this. I went to bed and cried myself to sleep. Am I the eighth for not getting over this? I feel like I'm allowed to be upset by this because I have worked hard to be healthy for my family and to have my weight that's thrown in my face and be pretty much told that he almost was screaming all the time now is because I lost my weight. I feel like he already sounds like a bad person. He has you doing everything. You pay the bills. You work full time. And what else you do? You grocery shop. It sounds like he's already a couch potato or he doesn't do anything around the house and he barely cares for the baby. And I feel like since he's your husband, he probably knows about your insecurities as well. And yeah, it just doesn't sound good from the get-go. I feel like you're not the a-hole for being upset by this. He should know that you have insecurities about that. And that's crazy that he just said that. Like, he didn't apologize. He just said, oh yeah, I want you because you lost weight. That's insane. I don't know what to say, to be honest. I just already know he seems like a weird, annoying guy who does nothing around the house. Sorry, but your husband sounds like an a-hole. What does he do around the house to help? It sounds like you do everything on top of working full time. He needs to grow up. Did she reply to that? He helps, but only if I ask him to do stuff specifically. I don't have time to make him list of things to do. He is a grown man while I can obviously see we have a child and the things need to be cleaned up. I don't know, man. Girl. She added the part of her doing everything around the house and the bills and stuff because she obviously has a problem with it. But then she says, I don't have to make him a list. I mean, yeah, he is a grown man, but you obviously know you don't like being the only one doing things around the house and taking care of the baby. So at some point you have to speak up, because he knows he's done it wrong, but sometimes you have to speak up. And if that doesn't work, then he has to go bye-bye. I know y'all married, but he has to go bye-bye. Or y'all gotta fix it. I divorced a man just like your husband last year. Best decision I ever made. It actually is less work to do it on your own. They have a toddler, so I'd say it's too soon. They could try to, I don't know, try to work something out, but I doubt it. He's probably just gonna try to argue with her, so she thinks about it. Am I the a-hole for leaving my fiance after he asked me if he could sleep with a woman one last time? I don't even have to read it, but I'm gonna say no. You're not. This might be long, I don't know. Oh, this is too long, y'all. I'm not reading this. I'm so sorry. Let's see if they really like a small thing at the bottom. TLDR. Fiance wants to woman again before marrying me forever. This is a gay person, though. I left immediately because I don't condone cheating and have a colorful past. Everyone thinks I'm an a-hole for leaving my partner after almost a decade for being open with me about his feelings and wants. Tell me the truth. Do I stay the course, go back to him and give him permission to run a woman and come home to me after with the fake smile on his life and with him forever? Go back to telling him no, he can cheat and hope for the best. No, like, that's actually an insane thing to bring up. It's like, that just makes it seem like you've been thinking about this for a long time. Why would you? That's insane. I can't even think about that. Like, ooh, someone said, "Are you sure it's a random woman?" I don't know. This is crazy. You're not the a-hole though. I would be mad. I would be so mad. Like, that's insane. And even if you say no, who's to say that they don't do it anyway? Who's to say they don't do it specifically because you told them no and that made them mad? That's insane. That's actually crazy. It's 1:48. Time's moving by. It's extremely slow. I think I'm gonna end the video here because I honestly have nothing else to do. And I tried to do this. I think this is fun though. This is fun. Attempting an all-nighter and it was really like, I don't know, 7 to 1. How long is that? I don't know. But I definitely want to do more videos like this. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope I see you in the next video.